Well, the life and times of former President Jimmy Carter will be on full display today. 6 days of funeral observances begin later this morning in his native Georgia.
Carter died last Sunday at the age of 100, and Cristian Benavides is at the Carter Center in Atlanta with more on what's to be expected.
Doug and Elaine, the proceedings are set to begin later today around 10 a.m. The former president's motorcade will pass through the small town of Plains, Georgia, making several stops along the way before getting here to the Carter Center in Atlanta.
This morning, former President Jimmy Carter's hearse will travel through Plains, Georgia. Carter spent more than 80 years of his life in the small town with a population of less than 1,000.
I've gotten to know and spend decades with my heroes. Not many of us get to do that, and fewer of us get to feel like they love them and admire them more after knowing them well for that many years.
The motorcade will pass by the Methodist Church, where Carter and former First Lady Rosalynn married in 1946, as well as the home they lived and died in. The procession will make a stop at Carter's family farm, now part of the Jimmy Carter National Historical Museum. There, the old farm bell will ring 39 times to honor the 39th president.
We've seen that outpouring of support from all over the world and from all over the country. And, he believed, I think, in his heart that he had a real personal relationship with the American people.
Carter will lie in state in the Capitol Rotunda ahead of the Thursday morning funeral at the Washington National Cathedral. President Joe Biden is scheduled to deliver a eulogy, and President-elect Donald Trump is expected to attend. Back in Plains, Jan Williams called Carter a friend for nearly 50 years.
He has touched my life in so many ways.
They worship together on Sundays at Maranatha Baptist Church, where a private funeral service will be held. Then the former president will be laid to rest in a plot that can be seen from the front porch of his home.
The motorcade is scheduled to arrive here around 4 p.m. for a private service. He will then lie in repose from tonight through Monday, when the public can come pay their respects. In Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Cristian Benavides for CBS News New York. Back.
And stay with CBS News New York as we follow the tribute starting today, honoring former President Jimmy Carter. You can see details on public memorials, as well as look back at his influential life on CBSNewYork.com.